Welcome to Rwanda. My name is Umar Abineza. I'm the Deputy Pavilion Director here at the Rwanda Pavilion. Rwanda is a country based in East Africa with an approximated population of around 13 million people. Rwanda is a country that offers a lot of opportunities, and that is why we are specifically based in the Opportunity District. This particular area tries to give you an impression of Rwanda pre-colonial, the time when tradition was all we had and everything. That is why you can see we have patterns that are defining this particular area. As you can see also as well, we have some traditional things here, like the drums, the harp and the flute. The drums were mainly used for communication, but also for entertainment as well. The harp is a very royal musical instrument. This was used to be played when kings and chiefs were having meetings, just to ensure that the mood was very nice. The flute, on the other hand, was for people that were grazing cattle. Cattle is a very, very important aspect in the Rwandan culture. So in order for them to pass time, to also enjoy the activity they were doing, usually a pastoralist or a grazer would be having a flute. So as we go this other side as well, you can see some other items as well. The drums, as we had communicated before, and then these materials that are used, that are made out of sisal. These were usually worn by warriors when they're coming back from battle and doing a celebratory dance. Here we have some baskets. These ones were used mainly to serve food, to serve things like fruits, maize, and those other kinds of meals. They are very common in Rwanda. It's also a very common thing in the African culture. As we go further, we introduce the era whereby the colonialists came to Africa. When they used the art of divide and conquer, they tried to divide the Rwandans according to different ethnicity groups. And those groups were Hutu, Tutsi, and the Twa. So in those three categories, they were able to conquer Rwanda and colonize it. Rwandans, instead of growing, decided to fight against each other. And that is what led us to a very, very tumultuous time in our country. These are some of our traditional items that were used, the spear and the shield. These were used in battle, but also used as decorations as well. So all the colonialism and the division led to a very, very horrible time in Rwanda, which culminated into the genocide against the Tutsi in 1994, whereby over 1 million people were killed in the country. There's a famous quote here from our president that will try and guide us in our way forward. After 1994, everything was a priority and our people were completely broken. But we made three fundamental choices that guide us to this day. We chose to stay together, we chose to be accountable for ourselves, and we decided to think big. As we go forward, as you can see, this area looks dead. The trees are dry. It's a little bit dark. This tries to put you through a period when Rwanda was going through a very, very difficult time. This was the genocide against the Tutsi. This was as a result of the division brought about by the colonialists. But as a country, we could only go down so deep, and then we had to come up. And those were some of the things that the president famously quoted on. We had to move forward. We had to grow. We had to be reborn as a country. But how did we do that? We had to be accountable for our actions. We had to bring those that were perpetrated the crimes against the people to justice, and it was done. And from that, between unity and togetherness, we started thinking big. This particular area, it shows there is a rising sun. It shows that there is new hope. It shows that we are ready to move forward. And we move forward based on these fundamental things: unity, accountability, and thinking big. We try to highlight some of the achievements that we have in Rwanda, or the things that we have become to be known about, or the things that we are known about nowadays as a country. We are one of the safest and most secure countries in Africa and the world as well. We are a very fast-growing, business-eccentric economy. We're working towards business because simply Rwanda is not a country that is gifted naturally with minerals and oil and everything. So we try to think in an innovative manner. That is why we try and adopt innovative technology, innovative ideas on how we can grow the economy and how we can move forward. Rwandans have turned their attention forward, embracing the spirit of new opportunities and collaboration, and for the greater good of the nation. So through that, we are looking at achieving a couple of things as a country. But first and foremost, some of the things that Rwanda has built its economy on, things that are running the economy, include tourism and conservation. We have invested a lot of resources in conserving our environment. because we're looking at also at the future. Here we try to showcase the touristic attractions in the country. We give people an opportunity to visit Rwanda through virtual reality, whereby they're able to see most of the touristic attractions. Rwanda has been very big on gorillas. We have invested together with partners, international and local partners, to conserve mountain gorillas. This is a scale model showing the Volcanoes National Park Experiential Center, but also a Green Leisure Park. Here, every year we celebrate the successes and the investments in gorilla tourism, whereby every year we name baby gorillas that have been born. That shows that every year there's something that is going on, the population is growing. But also we want to further our research in gorilla conservation. We want to set a laboratory here, but also we want to provide an opportunity for the younger generations to visit the gorillas. This was highlighted also in the innovative things that Rwanda as a country we're trying to take on. We take on innovative ideas. We position Kigali as an ICT hub. I think we were one of the first countries in East Africa to use this at the airports to measure temperature, to have people in line. We're trying to embrace everything technological to ensure that we reach our goals by 2050. On the other side of the scale model here, we try to showcase the opportunity of investments in real estate specifically. By 2050, we want to have at least 75% of Rwandans living in an urbanized environment. But also we do not want to forget that we are conserving our environment, and that is why this is an eco-city. So we present this here just to provide an opportunity to talk to people that would be interested in investing in the country, in partnering with Rwanda. We have some of the best coffee in Rwanda. What we're serving here is a blend of coffee that comes from different parts of the country. That it gives you one rich flavored blend just of Rwanda. We have both coffee and tea, which serves to give an opportunity to someone to taste a little bit of Rwanda. But also we have some other components that are really strictly Rwandan, like the perfumes and the scents will give you, a particular smell of Rwanda, the honey and some other artifacts. So in short, that is Rwanda, and that is the best of Rwanda.
I go by the name of Muhizi Bruce. I'm an artist who does handcraft made stuffs. For example, I can show you some of them where we have like a different mask. This is like a man mask. We have like women, different sizes and different kinds of designs and stuff. This mask is used for decoration and it's made in wood called maraski, wood made in Rwanda. So what I meant by doing this mask is like men and women, they have equal status. The basket right here, the materials we've been using for making this stuff, they are scissors. Most of it's been made by Rwandan women, but I was like, if we are promoting like gender equality and stuff, why not try it by myself? So this is one of the things I made by myself. This is like Rwandan women. This is an old man pulling some milk, Jesus Christ. This is one of the ancient soldiers in Rwanda who we call Rwagikala. This is a fish box. So as you can see, you can open it. People, they use it in different ways. People keep it like different kinds of treasures inside. It depends on what you want to use it. These are little masks. They are sets of two, men and female. We chose to bring this art craft in Dubai 2020 Expo. It's one of the unique and known art in Rwanda. We call it Imigongo. It's made by two things. Wood, as you can see here back. The second thing, all these shapes you've been seeing right here, it's made by cow dung.
My name is Mucho Mignon Gabriela. I'm the group member of our national team called Untitled Rwanda. Those are singers. Those are the instruments that we use. It is called ingoma. Those are imirisho that we use to use it. So this is ingoma. This is our ladies' outfit. It is called umushanana or umukenyero. Those are called Amayuji, and it gives us a beat when we are dancing. So we use it as a...
For quite some time, people have used wood, maybe from ancient time. Wood has been used for architecture mainly, but also wood and refined wood has been used to prepare food. But as times go on, as people are more educated, as people are more savvy about protecting the environment, nowadays wood is used specifically for art, for decoration, for interior designing. If you visit Rwanda, you'll find a couple of places whereby you'll find wood sculptures that try and show you the art and the touch of Rwandan creativity and innovation in terms of art and in the country.